Attention, race conditions. Please take your place along the starting line.
Mayday, mayday. Going down.
Attention, race conditions. Please take your place along the starting line.
Mayday, mayday. Going down.
Sammy Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Sammy Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Hissing with a hissing with a Sammy Snake says in words, he's hissing all the time. Sammy Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Sammy Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Hissing with a hissing with a Sammy Snake says in words, he's hissing all the time.
Yo, what's going on, my dudes? Shout out to Super Dope. That song is super dope. getting me hyped to race already. He sent that to me last night. Absolute banger, man. How we doing? How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you for joining me a bit later this evening. Everyone in the chat saying, what are you talking about, guys? What are you talking about? He's had his ears lowered. Yeah, that's it. You can see my ears now. Who is this? Yeah, Sammy's evil twin is hosting the stream tonight. There's no Sammy Snake. I'm sorry, it's me instead. Oh man, you guys crack me up. I thought Sammy was evil. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty sure pretty hyped stream today because we're talking about something interesting. Not that I don't talk about interesting stuff anyway, but I think a lot of people are wanting to hear more about the snaking, how it works, but also a lot of people have been asking about, are other projects going to be snakeable on Nova Rally? And yes, they are, but in a way that is controlled and sensible. So that's what today's stream is going to be about. I'm going to be talking about it. I've got some other stuff I want to talk about and clarify because people have been asking me questions about it. So yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll chill out. Back to tokened NFT. Can I still snake it? Yeah, I wouldn't see why not. It wouldn't make any difference. Where's the small moustache? I wish I could grow a nice moustache and a beard. I'm just incapable. I'm 27 years old. And I'm not capable of growing facial hair, apparently, that looks any good at all. So, make that what you will. Where's the glasses? I'm not wearing my glasses today. But I wear them because I'm lazy. I usually have, when I'm about in day-to-day life, I use contact lenses. But when I'm sat at the computer all day, I just tend to use the glasses. Looking youthful, looking clean. Like, how bad have I been looking the other streams? Everyone's just like, oh, well, today you look clean. Yesterday you look minging. Absolutely minging. Hey, Metaleros, how you doing? 299 viewers, surely a record? Is that how many people are viewing? Jesus, man. Welcome on in, everyone. If you've not viewed before, welcome. I'm Samuel P. Snake. Sammy Snake. Sam Stuttard, however you want to call me. Welcome to my stream. Sometimes it's weird, sometimes it's wonderful, sometimes it contains good information. A lot of times it's just me waffling on. But welcome. Thank you for the there was someone else. JMO, thank you for resubscribing with your Prime subscription. JMO, thank you very much. And also thank you to Iconic Q for the subscription. Kylie82, thank you very much for the subscription. I don't know why you guys give me the subscriptions, but I will use all of the money for giveaways. When I work out how does actually Twitch pay me money, I've yet to work this out. Do they do it automatically? Do I withdraw? Where's the smart contract that pays me my Twitch income? I don't know. I'm still working it out. Each month. Do they just do it automatically, do they? Good for them. I need to check my bank account. Giveaway Nova today. Yeah, Demi, I'm actually handing over the whole project to you. I hope you know what you're doing. I'm literally giving away Nova Rally. Nova Rally is now your project to run with. I hope you're prepared. Everyone in here. Crazy. Nothing got anyone been better to do on a Thursday evening than come and listen to this. I need all the help I can get with Twitch. Oh, Jesus Christ, guys, with the subs. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Metal Eros, for gifting 10 subs. I don't know why you people do it, but it's very kind of you. It's still work day for us in the US. Unlucky for you. Thank you for the gift subs. Man, very kind of you all. Right. You are number one right now, so we all want to hear what you've got to say. Well, as always, let's check how we're getting on. Come with me to a world of your imagination. Still number one. What's a pack looking like? Standard. That's what we judge it by. What's the standard pack? 170. It goes between $170 and $185. It's crazy, man. Crazy. Still $53,000 sale. Jesus. A lot of sales in a day. So, Now that everyone's here, we can begin. So some people were asking today about the artwork, the 3D modeling for the cars, right? And people are asking me about it, right? And I just want to clarify here that all the 3D models in this game were built from scratch. We did not buy them off of a store or anything. They were all made from scratch. Now, the confusion comes because initially Zika followed a tutorial on how to make a flying car, a while back. And then what we did, he used that knowledge from the tutorial to then hand make the 10 cars. But then some guy has followed the same tutorial and put a car up for sale on some 3D asset website for $5, and everyone's come to me today and goes, you just bought something for $5 and sold it to everyone. No, we didn't. So it comes from a tutorial. It's the same with the pack opening video. The pack opening video is a tutorial of how a car can hover along and hit a rock. And what we did is we hand-built all of the cars. Zika did all the animation himself, and we put it into the video. So I just want to say up front that there's what we did. So that people don't say, oh man, you bought it for $5 and you're selling it in the packs. What's going on there? None of that is true. So I've seen a lot of that today, and I can just say that categorically it's not true. And Zika spent many hours building it from scratch and animating it by hand. He was literally working 16-hour days. I saw him stream while he did it. So there was nothing going on there. But thank you for people for pointing out. I always want to, if people do see something, say something. And if you're not sure why, I'm completely transparent. And I will just say exactly what happens everywhere. So, I hope that clears up any questions that people have. And no doubt you'll probably see the screenshot in the future of this $5 car. And people will just send it and spread FUD or whatever they want to do. Let them, and you can just link them to like a clip of this of me just saying what happened, or I'll put out a little. I'm not going to do a full statement or announcement, but maybe I'll just a sentence just to say like, here's what we did. So like I said, built them all from scratch, animated them all from scratch, built the NFTs around them, and then released them. That's what we did. Okay, $5 car should be stakeable. Oh man, I love Twitch. There's someone always in the comments that makes you laugh. Roy Sharir, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. Who's that guy? Where is Sammy? My friend, can you call my friend Bora? Who's Bora? My classic Romy at 10k wax. My hands are paper and I'm weak, my lord. God help me. God knows what you do when your classic car is full of 10k wax. You're just looking at it thinking, At least it's not like real life. Real life, someone could come along and steal your 10k car. He is my friend. Bora is your friend? Hi, Bora. How's it going, Bora? You look so different with that haircut. I hope it's a good difference and not a bad difference. To be honest, during lockdown, I've not really done an amazing job taking care of myself. So this is kind of what I would usually look like. Whereas like all the stuff that's gone on before is like a very stressed and busy Sammy. So it's nice to get some nice compliments in the chat. Thank you very much. Slide into my DMs if you find this sexually appealing. Also, I'm single. Just saying. So, glide into Sammy's DMs, and we have got the first glide of the day. I'm sorry, Ebium. I'm sorry, my friend. You are timed out. Enjoy your time out. There had to be someone. There had to be someone. Oh, dear me. Right. Okay, so. I am just joking. Of course. I don't know how I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Ebium, I can't find the way to untime you out, so you remain timed out for 10 minutes. I'm sorry. Okay. So let's not beat around the bush. You're all here for one reason and one reason only. You heard about other projects being snakeable on Nova Rally. That's why you're here. So I'm just going to start talking about it and how it works. I'm here to procrastinate. True. So the snaking system for Nova Rally is different, right? You're not transferring your assets to an account of Nova Rally that's going to hold for you. Your NFTs always remain in your inventory, right? And the way that this happens is you come to our smart contract, you register the asset IDs that you would like to snake, and those asset IDs are registered in our table. And then the timer begins. So there's an asset ID, and then there's the last time that someone claimed against that asset in the table. And then when you go to claim, you claim all of the snake oil attached to that asset, right? So that's different. To our planet, it's all on an account attached to your username, and then you go and you click claim, and they look at what you've deposited. Here, it's not like that. It's just attached to the asset, and whoever owns the asset at the time of the claim, so each time an hour passes from the last claim time, then a certain amount of snake oil is added to the total. So what you're able to do actually is, if you can find assets on the market that have not been claimed against yet, that have been registered, maybe someone's not been clicking the button and then they've been selling their character, you can buy that character and you can take their snake oil. It's kind of cool. So you can look out in the table, or you can look on the market to see what hasn't been claimed against. Okay, so now what does that mean? Well, it means that if there were to be a project that would like to be snaked on Nova Rally, but let's say they're already stakeable on our planet, all they would have to do, people would have to withdraw once their assets from our planet and register all the asset IDs with our contract, and then it begins. And then what you can do is you can put your assets back in our planet, and you can continue staking them the normal way. All you need to do is come to our contract, register them once, and then every time that you click claim, it claims against your asset. So because if you're the one that registered the user, so that's how it works. So that is how it's possible to do it, because it's not technically staking, it's snaking. It's a bit different, and it works a bit different. Now, people are asking, well, if you just make everything snakeable on Nova Rally, aren't you going to run into the same problem as our planet, in that the tokens get diluted and diluted and diluted as you add more projects? Well, the thing is they're not going to be snakeable for snake oil or any of the racing tokens, okay? So here's the big difference. Other projects that we partner with, you will be able to snake them for boost tokens, right? And then you swap these boost tokens for a boost NFT that you can enter as a one-time consumable in a race to give your car a little bit of a boost. Or people that are on our spam channel really love a boost a lot. So it's another way to have a small increase. Now, they're consumable, so there's not going to be millions and millions and millions of boost NFTs flying around. It's going to be controlled, but it's a way that we can put other projects into the space, and we can affect the race. But you're not just going to win the race just because you use the boost, but it just you need to pick and choose what races you want to use your boosts in. So each project that we set up in our table will have a certain amount of staking power. So mythicals, legendaries, rares, uncommons, commons, they'll all have values of the boost tokens, and it will all be controlled so that nothing gets out of hand. And each project will have an allocation of boost tokens per day, and you can stake them. And then once you've got enough boost tokens, you can transfer them for the boost NFTs, or you can sell your boost tokens on Alcor. So either or, you can make lots of boosts if you've got a lot of small amount from all the different projects, or you can just sell them. It's completely up to you. What are some of the projects that have contacted Nova Rally for this? Well, since I put the announcement out this morning that we were going to be allowing it, I've had 15 projects contact me already. So it's kind of like, crazy. What do I do? And the criteria that I'm looking for at first is there a utility behind the NFT, right? I'm looking for projects with utility, that it's not just but in particular, I'm not a big fan of some of these random projects that come up and their only sellable reason is the fact that they're going to be stakeable. So either on our platform or our plan, I don't care. Like, your sole thing cannot be that it's stakeable. Who cares? Like, I'm just gonna say it. The Meteora NFTs are an absolute joke. Like, there's like 14,000 logos of Meteora. There'll be none of that. There'll be none of that on this platform. So there needs to be some sort of utility. The whole point is that this is to give a little bit of exposure, but also to reward projects that are providing little bits of utility. So the idea with this is that we're going to promote lots of projects that we enjoy as a community, and it's going to work like that. So I'll be carefully looking through the projects and making sure stuff gets through and looking into the people behind them, because I'm not going to have any of this nonsense going on this platform. It's not going to get out of hand. Won't people just register the asset and sell them? That's not how it works. You can't. If you register the asset, so what? Like, it's whoever claims against that asset. Oh, the man, the myth, the legend is a21, the man behind the snaking contract in the chat. Sammy, how long will one season take in Nova Rally? I think the first one will be 6 to 8 months. I like to be like 4 months, but in order to get the first season out the door, there's so much to do. So, so I'm really excited. How does Boost interact with overpaying tokens above 10 races? Can you use boosts after racing 10 times to avoid the overpayment? And if so, boosts are just the racing thing. You could you use a little boost. It's nice, nice little perk for snaking some of the other projects that we support on Wax. So at launch there'll probably be one or two snakeable projects, and I'll look at slowly increasing it. So it's NOS, kind of, yeah. Like, maybe it won't be NOS. Maybe it'll be like we'll see. We'll see what it's called. I think there will be a lot of projects that will want to get involved. So we will just do the calculations and see how many boosts and things we can generate. Maybe we can balance out. The idea is that, like, all these projects are going to give you a small amount. I don't want anything, and I'm not even sure that we would do stuff before a drop. Let's say a brand new project was coming, and they came to us and they wanted to be snakeable, confirmed snakeable before the drop, so that people would buy it. I'm not sure I would do that. I will need to be carefully monitoring how I'm doing it. I would ideally like it to be projects with established communities being rewarded for collecting. So we'll see. But I'm just saying, opens it up. If you want stuff to be snakeable, then contact me, if there's a good community behind it that I trust, maybe I'll even relax the utility rule. You never know. Maybe you guys want your promo Our Planet cards to be snakeable. Who knows? Maybe you get the Our Planet promos snakeable on Nova Rally before you get them on Our Planet. That would be funny. There's lots of possibilities for this. So we'll sync NFTs be snakeable. I hope so. Can we get Nova Rally cards in Olive Dig function? Probably for Olive Land release, there'll be a little cross promotion that you will be able to find a couple of Nova Rally cards. Olive Land is much more than that, though. It's Olive Land is an NFT project where you own real land in Cyprus, and it's been ran by a member of our community that is very trustworthy and has a lot of experience in doing this sort of thing. And I see that as another platform to sort of people to learn about new NFT projects. Whereas, like, I feel like this is a way to reward projects that we feel that are doing good stuff on Wax. Community sponsored race. Yeah, we're gonna have a racing license eventually, so that communities can run their own races. That's a big thing for me as a community leader myself. I would like to do that. Can we stake sketch cards one day on our planet? I very much doubt that anything will be stakeable on our planet. Bonds was saying some nonsense today about me coordinating some sort of like marketing tactic to take down our planet, and that makes me think that they're not going to be very receptive to I mean, I love our planet. I play our planet, but when you read stuff like that, you just think to yourself, like, what is he on about? What is he honestly on about? He's just lost the plot, man. Like, so we're just going to do our own thing. I love our planet. Maybe it's not seen the same way. Maybe they see this as what we're trying to take them down or something. I don't know. Like, I just love everything on Wax, and I like to use it. But so I would hope that other projects are not saying some nonsense about us. I don't really care, to be honest. Like, we're just going to do our own thing and try and make a fun game, and hopefully you guys stick around for the ride. That's all I'm interested in. So, you mentioned NFTs can be staked on both our planet and Nova Rally at the same time. How does that work with the table register? Well, it's because it's stored against the asset ID. It's nothing to do with where it lives. So it's easy to do. I'll release some technical information about how it actually works probably after the stream. Are cars and drivers snakeable for Season 2? Yeah, I plan to have everything you buy just now to be used for the history of the game. Like, I'm not going to take away your hard-earned NFTs. I'm not going to do that to you guys. The only important part is you must have the NFT in your inventory to claim. No, but what people were saying was, how does that work when they put it back into the Our Planet inventory? Are you the main coder for Nova? I am not a developer. I do not do any coding. I just do designing from in terms of game mechanics. I do a lot of the design for that. A lot of it was my idea of how the whole Nova Tally system that calculates the race works. We have a development team. You can look at them on the website. We've got Izzy21 in the chat just now. We've got Valera. And we've got one or two more devs that were started today, actually. I need to get their names. Maybe add them to the team if they want to be added, so people can see them on the website. Once an asset has been added to the snaking, it doesn't matter where it's located, it will continue to earn until someone claims that reward. Now, the question someone asked, though, does that mean if I register it, I put it on Our Planet, do I need to take it back off again to claim against it? That was the question that someone asked. Hey, Relic. How's it going? What is more value, sketch or classic car? I always have the same answer to this question. You can get another classic car. You cannot create another sketch card. The sketch cards are from the packs only, and there's only a small amount of packs left. So I had terrible luck in pack opening. I opened 6 common cars. Oh, I'm sorry. Will I be able to upgrade them or earn new? You'll be able to earn new cars. You can drop the car shards in the racing. You could drop rare ones. Eventually, you can drop classic ones as you move your characters up the league. Sketch squad, nice. Can we buy the shards on Atomic Hub? Yes, you can. You'll be able to see how much is unclaimed on any snaking asset is stored. Yeah, I already explained that. The thing is want to make it as easy as possible for people to claim. So ideally, it would be even easier than having to take anything off of our planet to claim. If it was, I guess you've got to wait until there's something that is stakeable on our planet that's snakeable on Nova Rally. But all I'm saying is our system is compatible. Will snaking begin in July? We said that the snaking was going to be available within a 2-week period, and we're still on track for that. I think that's what we've been talking about. Will there be more ways to get Sketch in the future? No, you need to get them from the packs, or you need to wait till next season and open packs. But these Sketch characters, Season 1 Sketch characters, there's no way. There's no way to get more. What's the best way to reach you for business inquiries? Love this project. Just DM me on Discord. I'm most active on Discord, so just DM me. Question is, let's say in snaking something, then I stake it in our planet. Is it still generating resources? Yeah, it's still generating, but you need to claim against it. Make alien worlds abundant snakeable. Do we really want that? Do we really want millions of... I mean, it doesn't really make any difference to us in terms of the assets, because we're not storing them. So, but I don't think we would do it. But yeah, hopefully this is an interesting mechanic, guys, in the fact that we're not diluting the snake oil that you guys are gathering these cars to start earning. We're not diluting that. What we're doing is instead offering another interesting mechanic, and that's what it's all about. It's trying to make this whole game a lot more interesting, you know. So there's going to be different elements of it. And there's different ways to make money, you know. If you're interested, like maybe you're just interested in making the boosts and selling the boosts. Maybe you've got a few things from all these different projects, and you can make the boosts, and you can sell the boosts. Or maybe it's about I'm stuck on my 9th win. I just cannot get my 10th win that would allow me to become eligible for promotion. So I'm going to just boost and give myself the best chance possible. I'm going to save up my boosts and constantly do it. Yeah, we'll always be tweaking the number of boosts generated to make sure that the boosts don't get out of control. How many times can I say boosts in 10 minutes? Boosts. Boosts. Yeah, we will be altering the values constantly, right? To get that balance. Is boost NFT or token? It means transferable. It's transferable both. In order to make it smallly divisible, we will have a token. We'll have a boost token, but also you'll be able to exchange that token for NFTs. The actual NFT that you use in the race. And you can choose when you want to use them. So you make boost from snake oil? No. I know the fine details aren't worked on, but can uncommon cars still beat classic cars? I mean, these fine details are exactly worked on. You can definitely beat a classic car with an uncommon car. I'd see it happen. Like, sometimes the car manufacturer plays a bigger role in the race, depending on the race condition, as in the white paper. So you definitely will see. You will win on average more with classic cars than you will with common cars, or at least you should. But if you lose one race with your classic car, your big classic prize fighter, please don't DM me and say that your game is broken. It's designed intentionally in this way so that, if you just raced every single time and won with classic cars, then what's the point of even playing? The point is the magic behind the scenes that you guys don't know. So, boost can be used how many times a day? As many boosts as you've got. As many NFTs. Once you use a boost, it is discarded. So it's burned. It's no more. How many cars in each race? 8. Unless you're in the Death Rally, then it's unlimited. Can a vehicle ever be totally destroyed? No. Can you make this ready today? I'm ready to race. Unfortunately not. We have like I said, we have got the demo contract that I show people of how, like, a little sample of how the game works, but we need to surround it with all of the features we've talked about, so we're releasing a complete experience for you guys on release. So, does the boost increase max time reduction of your car? If it does, well, yeah, you will see a more time saved if your boost goes well. But sometimes your boost might not go so well. But I won't go into any further details about, like, because obviously you don't know how the game works, so you're not going to know really how the boost works. It's promoting a blend/burn mechanic. Will wax-backed drivers be able to be promoted? The promoting is a burn mechanic. Like, in order to promote a cat, so let's say I've got 3 Sammy Snakes. One of them has 10 wins. I burn those 3 Sammy Snakes in Rookie League. I now have 1 Sammy Snake in Intermediate League, and the wins get carried across. But those 3 previous Sammy Snakes you had at Rookie, they're gone. They're now sleeping. They've gone to the farm in the sky, as your parents would say. They won't be there for Christmas. They won't be there when you wake up in the morning and you roll to the other side of the bed. I'm sorry, they're gone. You're just going to have to accept it. Will wax-backed drivers be able to be promoted? Yes. Can we see GUI? No, you can see some mock-ups, but it's not the final. We don't, like I said, it's all like we're building it. We're going contract first and playability first, and then building the website on top of it. So you're more likely to see the smart contracts first at this rate. We'll see how the development's going. That's another thing, guys. Very shortly, I think this weekend, I will be putting the live roadmap live so that anyone can view on any day exactly where development is at. So you can look at the development tasks, what's being worked on next, how close we are to release, that sort of thing. That will all be available to you, hopefully this weekend. So, like I said, complete transparency. Maybe I'll regret this. Maybe I'll be like, because then people are like, whoa, why did you said this was going to happen then and it didn't? Why not? But maybe I will regret this. But I just think it's cool. So you can always come to the website. You can see how the development's going. Can you tell us more about the importance of the sketch card? The sketch card is like, it earns 100,000 a day. That's a lot. If you manage to promote it with a driver's manual, you are sitting pretty. It's a nice little earner. For you to get that many commons to the next league is going to be a bit of a ball ache, if I'm honest. So if you get one of your sketch characters to the higher leagues, then you are sitting pretty, my friend. The driver's manual is from the Death Rally, right? Absolutely correct. You guys are geniuses now. We're getting there. I know this is all confusing and we're throwing a lot at you, and it's hard to understand until you actually sit and play, and then you're like, that's how it works. But you guys are getting it, so that's good. I mean, people will complain no matter what we do. But I'm just trying to speak to people. Can you teach us more about hats? I don't know anything about hats. When racer, please whitelist. Someone ban Doberman. Ban him now. How much is 100,000 snake oil in wax? I've got no idea. The beauty is you guys decide the price of these things. Can you race a common driver paid with a rare? Yes, you can. What you cannot do is you cannot mix and match leagues. You cannot mix and match the leagues. You cannot race a rookie car with 2 intermediate drivers. You must have 3 of the same in the league. If I win the big rally, can I get a Sammy Snake hat? Yes, I will ship one to you free of charge. The Sammy Snake hat that all of you seem to know and love. You can get one of these. If you win the big race, I will ship one of these to whatever country in the world that you're living in. I will ship one of these free of charge. If you win the big race, the big dance. Not the death rally. The end of season, though. You have to win the end of season 1. The gnomes are searching for you in the Nova Rally Discord. Whoever wants to get in contact with me, they can DM me. I'm open to all DMs. We can have a chat with people, especially projects that are doing cool stuff. The gnomes are doing good stuff because there's utility there. They've got their skill system. You can add the skill to the gnomes. So, will you do another pack sale? I know you said you won't do it until season 2, but at least for season 1. We have our own solution on how new players are going to get into the game aside from the packs. I think a lot of people will like it. I will wait till it's further all down the line, though, to do it. So, there's always going to constant balance. No, I'm not going to nuke the value of everything that people have paid money for. But yes, there will be a way to get new players into the space. It cannot just be us on this stream all racing each other. It cannot work like that. You need new players that are interested in playing your game. And you need them to be able to play. And we will let them play. It may not be obvious how now, but it will be very, very soon. And I'm pretty sure we've got a good solution. I was talking with the developers today of how we would do it. And we're all on the same page now. So we're cooking with gas. But won't that dilute our investment? No, it won't. No, it won't. But yeah, they can buy it on the market, the car and the drivers. The car is expensive. The drivers are relatively better. How do I make my sketch to another league? You're going to need a driver's manual. How do I get a driver's manual? You need to place very well in the death rally. You need to risk death to gain those rewards. If I win the big race, can you make me a driver card? We haven't confirmed that yet. The thing is for season 2, a lot of the artwork will need to be done like way ahead of time, so it's difficult to say that. With the cars, Zika's pretty good at banging them out now. He's become a bit of an expert, so the car factories, we can get the cars into the game. Just designing how all the characters work does take a lot of time because you need to balance everything. Yeah, you can drop shot drivers. Yeah. Don't enter the death rally with your sketch characters. No, you can enter whatever into the death rally. You still will earn the reward. Maybe you can award winners with a sticker that can be put on the car so it looks like a NASCAR. Maybe. My sketch driver says no to the death rally. Oh, someone's too sensible. Are shards driver specific? They are, yes. Are there any advantages to having a sketch? Yes, there are. It earns an absolute boatload of snake oil per day, and when you promote them, they will earn so many tokens. If a sketch is upgraded to the higher league, does it mean that it'll earn all of the tokens? No. It will only earn the tokens of the league that it's in. To move... Wow, the cars are doing... but the messages are moving fast. To move to Veteran League, we need to use 3 NFT from Intermediate League. Does that mean we would need 9 NFTs from Rookie and promote them to be able to reach Veteran League? Yes. You will not get up the leagues fast. You will need to play this game. You know, it's not just all gonna be done in a week or two. It will be hard to get your characters up through the leagues. That also makes the drivers' manuals valuable. So you're going to need to play this game and win to get things up. Don't worry, guys. A lot of people debating in the chat. The in-game economy will be strong, and there will be a way for new players to enter the game. Best of both worlds. Don't even worry about it. Is there a limit of how much cars I can snake? No. So you'll have to trade the boost tokens in for snake oil. No, you don't trade boosts for snake oil. Sammy, let me make your life easier with the updated white paper, please. Sure. I need to get around to doing it better. If you think you can word it better than me, then be my guest. Always helps, because I'm so busy at the moment. I do need to sit down and make stuff better. Will be playable on mobile, yeah. My sketch gets 10 wins. I can sacrifice 2 commons to promote my sketch. If you want to have a 66% chance of your sketch being a common or another card, then yeah, I wouldn't do it. If you've got sketch cards, please just use the driver's manual. Yeah, to be fair, if the packs were sold at $10, people can't really complain about value if they decided to buy them at $200. It is interesting, the prices of the packs. Considering we got 200,000 NFTs. A lot of NFTs. And still the prices are mental. Just shows how ready people are for new games on Wax. If you are developing your own Wax game at the moment, you must be rubbing your hands together because there's this massive appetite for new projects on Wax. So, like, all of the people are here. So it's very positive. Like, there's a lot of very passionate people on the Wax blockchain. That's why I love it. So you can farm driver's manuals with common drivers that could be used on sketches. Yes. Too classic for promoting sketch. How many chances? Well, you'll have a 66% chance at a classic and a 33% chance at a sketch. I still don't think that's worth it. Games over terrible low effort art sales for sure. Is it possible for someone with a lot of assets to ruin gameplay? Not that I've seen. Not with our race pool system. Not with our staking system. Our snaking system doesn't really care. We have this overpay system to encourage people to play on the same account, so that you can overpay and you can get more. You can get these guest tokens for the car research minigame. So I think people will enjoy doing that. So they probably will take part in that. We will always look for more and fun ways to use your tokens to encourage people to play the game. We win and we go to higher leagues. Vice versa also holds true. Do you mean if you lose? Nothing happens if you lose. You just don't win. Not sure if you answered this already, but can you race more than one car drivers at a time? We are working on doing this. We don't want it to be just one at a time. That would get really annoying once you've got a lot of characters. So we are making tweaks to the race pool system so that you can race multiple at once but not end up in the same race. Is this a passive income game? Well, you can earn the fuel and then you can sell the fuel. You don't even need to do anything to earn the fuel. It's the only thing is that maybe to earn the better fuel, the more valuable fuel, you will need to play. So there is some passive earning, yeah. There will be you can earn the boosts, you can earn the snake oil, but then for the other tokens, you'll need to play and earn. So it's trying to balance out everything. Which, I'm really excited for this whole ecosystem. It's going to be like very deep. I'm almost worried about in season 2. How do we replicate that? Like, how do we build and make it better from the season 1? Because season 1 is already looking very intricate, and there's so many different things you can do. So, it may on release though. Like the car research will probably not be ready by the time it comes out in a month's time. So that'll get added shortly after. We're doing to test a lot of things, but how many driver's manuals will I need to promote my rookie veteran? Well, you don't need to promote all your rookie veterans. You can just do it the normal way by the blending. How long do you think it will take to the highest league? Oh, there's not going to be many people in Master League, I tell you that. I think that there'll only be people getting into Master League when we get towards the twilight of the season, the last month or two of the season. Unless you've done particularly well, I think it's going to be you're going to need to be good if you really want to get your stuff into Master League. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. But the thing is, you need to win. You need to win races. You can't just promote. You do need to win races. Now, maybe the driver's manuals change things. But you still need to get the wins. You still need to get the wins as far as I'm concerned. I can't quite remember if that's in the code, though. Like, whether the driver's manual considers the wins. I think it should be. I meant how many drivers' manuals will I need to promote my sketch card to the max league? 1, 2, 3. Because you need to do 3 promotions. You need to go from rookie to intermediate, intermediate to veteran, veteran to master. So 1, 2, 3. What do the drivers' manuals do? They promote your characters without needing the extra characters to blend. So it's particular if you've got a classic car, it's very useful because 3 classic cars are going to be very expensive, and you're not going to want to burn 3 classic cars in Rookie League, are you? So you're going to want to use the other one. Are there more pack sales in Season 2? Yes. Could you get the highest league with a common car? Yes. Death Rally a day means it's going to be 1 driver manual a day. There will be more than 1 driver manual a day. We haven't decided the final values for how many driver manuals there are going to be a day, but there's going to be more than 1 a day. 1 a day is like, that's insane. Regarding the car research of it, see, Ebium always picks up on the good questions. Ebium's always got good questions. Regarding the car research overpay mechanic, the 10 limit is per league, correct? So higher leagues will give more car research tokens if overpaid. Yeah, so it's balanced. So if you overpay with intermediate league, then you'll be earning more tokens because obviously they're worth more. So it's all balanced as it scales up. Just opened a gold pack and got an ooze sketch. Congratulations, QVR2, on your success. Unfortunately, everyone in the chat now hates you for being lucky. What can you do with your tokens as a sync? You can overpay and do the car research. You will be able to use your tokens to also contribute to start earning the race tracks and start building up this land for the next season. You will repair the cars. You will repair the cars from the Death Rally. I'm trying to think of anything else in the absolute immediate future. And then probably like as we get into like season 1 and things are a bit steady, then we'll start rolling out the other stuff for the tokens. But right now, those will be the 3 main things. How can a project apply to the Snaking Over Rally Metaverse? We will, once the snaking is out, we will actually have an official process. For now, if you just want to talk to me about it or you've got some ideas, then you can DM me. Do the driver manuals work for only the car/driver that won that race? No, they work for any. You can just send your common fodder to win the manuals, and then you can use it on your best characters. If you're the first to be promoted into the higher league, will you need to wait for 7 other people to be promoted before you're able to race? I don't think you will, no. I don't think you will, no. Yes, you can even sell the manual. You can sell the manuals. I would imagine the manuals will sell for a lot of money at the start. Have any projects been announced for cross-staking yet? I've not officially announced anything yet, but there is going to be 1 or 2 available for snaking at release, I think. If you burn 3 common Sammy Snakes at rookie level, how much chance do you have to get a promoted card? 100%. Cost of upgrade is always 1 manual for promotion, yes. If you can sell/transfer the manuals, won't that encourage people to multi-account the death race? It'd be very expensive to do that. I can have a think about it. Very expensive to just send so much common characters to guy. Bearing in mind there's going to be thousands of people entering. But I guess what you could say is you could make it. We could look into doing it. There's probably a few ways you could restrict it, but I'll have a think about it. Good point. Can we actually view the race? At the start, you'll just be able to view the results. Does only the winner, or does 1 to 5% get the driver's manual? I would imagine the top finishers would get one. I still need to work out what the percentages are, though, just to make sure that we don't throw everything out of whack. Could you please expand on the car research? Is it just finding the best combo of 3 characters? Let me just bring up. Let's bring up the. What the? Why is this? No, thank you. Right, let's bring up the. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid. I always forget to do this. I'm going to get rid of my face, and then. For some reason, it opened an edge. So this is the. Like I said, this is not the UI of the game. This is just for me, like demonstration purposes, so I can show people what I mean by this car research. Like, so every week attached to each user's account specifically is a maximum value combination. So you need to decide who's going to be your head of research, your crash dummy, your tire kicker, in order to create a new car. So you earn these guesses or attempts by overpaying in the race. So you need to find out each week what's the best combination. So if I start with Sammy Snake as the head of research, Ooze as the crash dummy, and OCD as the tire kicker, I'm going to get a score, right? And now 1,000, in this case, it might be a bad score. Let's say that the best score is 3,000 that you're looking for. So what you try and do is you're going to try and learn throughout the week about which characters are valuable in each slot. So in this one, you made a very small change. So I've kept Sammy Snake and Ooze in their positions, but I've changed Otis Carlton Daniels for George Square. And then I found out that, oh, shit, he's actually worse than what I had. So I'll change it out again. I'll try Dilly there, right? And then that didn't go so well. But then what you find out that actually, maybe Ooze was the problem all along. He wasn't good in the second slot, so I put Tarsier there, and I noticed that it increased. Right? And then I think, okay, well, these two seem to be getting me a decent score. What happens if I replace Sammy Snake now with Ooze in the first slot? Now my score's better. So you earn these attempts by overpaying, and then as the week goes on, you get all these attempts, and like if you were to achieve the absolute best score, and it would probably be more than 1,500, then you would be able to build a rarity of car. Now, obviously to build classic cars, they're extremely valuable. You would need an incredible score compared to everyone else that week. So, and there'll probably be a maximum number of attempts as well. So, but it's a cool little system. It's a cool little sync for your snake oil. It also encourages for you to play on the accounts because you can get valuable rewards. Will those max attempts likely be order of achieving that point value? I've tried this and tested it. It's actually very difficult. Like, if we were saying that 20 attempts was the max, even with 20 attempts, it's very difficult because of all the combinations to get a good score. So that also means I need to have multiple characters in my wallet to do the car research. Does it matter? As it is designed at the moment, I don't even think that you need to have the characters in your inventory, but I can't have a think about that. I can't quite remember, if I'm honest. We haven't released the figures on how many times you need to overpay to get the attempts, but we will do that as it's closer to release. The only way to get the manual is by Death Rally? Yeah. How bad do you have to be placed in a death rally that your drivers die? I want 95% of the characters to die. I just don't know if it meant I just because I just want it to be so dangerous and risky. But we may scale it up to be sensible. I really do want 95% to die. But we will need to, as we test things, we need to make sure everything's working correctly before we start killing people. So maybe the first few days it'll be like there'll only be a couple of manuals and there won't be much risk. But then as it gets on, the floor rises and more things die. How about Death Rally and Championship victories, increasing snaking power significantly in regular wins? You probably get a trophy. You'll probably get a trophy NFT from winning the Death Rally. Or will you? With a small boost. And to be honest, when you win the Death Rally, you probably would, if you win the Death Rally, if we decide that we're going to reward more than manuals, like more manuals to people than more than just a winner, then you probably would get, you're definitely going to get a trophy NFT anyway, just because of winning the Death Rally is a huge achievement. But I don't want it to be like unbelievable. I don't want it to throw the whole game out of whack. At the end of the day, you want to win the Death Rally just to say that you've won it. Like, imagine being a Death Rally champion and getting an invite to the end of season event. That's what it's about for me. A chance for you to get into the Hall of Fame. Is it one death race per day? Yes. Why not a 500k NFT snaking power? We don't want to overkill it, guys. All the people that are saying, like, let's not introduce too much into the ecosystem and throw everything, the balance out of whack, but are the same people that make the suggestions of, oh, can we have, like, 10 billion for the winner? Like, there are going to be good rewards, but at the end of the day, the driver's manuals are so good already. But part of it, you want to play for the glory. I know I want to play for the glory. I want to win the Death Rally. Maybe people will say, oh, well, you know how it works. But at least I'll try a couple of times to win. It'd be hard to win. So many people to actually win. Oh, man. Imagine how good it'll feel to win the Death Rally. Like, that will feel better than anything you've ever felt in your life winning the Death Rally. You got to risk it for a biscuit, of course. Yeah, the trophy will be snakeable. I just don't know what the value is. If you found a combination in standard race, will it also do well in the Death Rally? Well, here's my favourite part, actually, because maybe the characters that you perform well within the standard races, right? You know, the good combinations. Maybe they're consistently scoring like decent points. That's good. But then the meta for the Death Rally might be that actually maybe there are some boom or bust characters that when they hit it big, and you're gonna win, right? And that's how I'm gonna be racing. I want to race if I'm in the big race with the big risk and the big reward, I'm going to also be racing with the big risk, big reward characters. So some of these characters that you think, oh, these characters are not very good. I wonder why they're not very good. And then you'd be like, oh, maybe they're good in the Death Rally, right? Maybe when the stars align, there's no chance that anyone's going to beat you if the stars align for those two characters and that car in the Death Rally. So, can a classic car be promoted with a driver manual? Yes, it can. How can George Square die? He doesn't have a heart or any organ, actually. Someone erases him from the page. It would be nice, alternatively, we could craft a driver-specific manuals for a large amount of shards. No, that's boring. That just means that rich people always will win. No. The Death Rally is the only way you get the driver's manuals. No. You need to risk the guts and glory to get the manuals. What about live race like Zed? I mean, eventually. It's early days, yeah. It's early days. If 95% of drivers die, won't every driver be burnt within a couple of weeks? Actually, even if we burn 95% of drivers, there are more drivers getting introduced into the system than there are dying, I believe. I'm not sure. I need to recheck those numbers. I want a lot of people to die. Maybe 95% is too extreme. Maybe there'll be like bottom 50% die. Then the next percentile get nothing. And then the top percentile get the prizes. I came here to watch the VOD and you were still live. I was streaming later today. If you promote your car/driver, it will give you the same amount of the better token. Yes. Make a death rally only for sketch, you madman. You madman. I say 98% die. I like your style, Papa Bumble. Tomorrow, Olive Land sale. Can you talk about it? I've still got a lot of work to do and set up all the pack drops and what have you for Olive Land. If you're interested in Olive Land, you can come to the Sammy Snake Discord and you can check it out. Thank you, KZN. I've just been so busy. So busy. We're still tweaking the numbers, guys. Serious question. Which driver will you be dressing as when Halloween rolls around? George Square. Come on. Come on now. I don't like to see the project as like our planet. It's not really like our planet. It's not really like our planet. It's different. Like, most people can actually play. You're playing a racing game, really, a simulation. There's lots of stuff to do. It's completely different, really. But just obviously this snaking elements, just because they're staking. But in the future on Wax, every single project is going to have snaking, not snaking, but staking. You know, like it's just a good thing to have, really. Nice keyboard, thank you. From what I've heard, it looks like winning or losing is only RNG based. Is this true? If not, what makes it skill based? It's not exactly true because you need to figure out what the best combinations and synergies of characters are. There's that, so that's the main skill element. Now, what I will say is that, and I've always said this every single stream, that on release, our racing system is at a base level. So there's extra layers of complexity that I wanted to add right away, and I was told, no, let's wait and get it working before we just introduce pure chaos. And so we're always looking for different ways for people to put their own skill on the game. But right from the start, it's, can you figure out how the Nova Tally system works? Can you find the right combinations and synergies of characters? Can you use the boosts in the right races? These are going to be the things. Then, I want to get to the next level. And I want to add more interactivity to the game. But, I'd be interested to see if people can work it out. I don't think people are going to be able to work out how it works, but... Will you drop a golden pack for one viewer tonight? No. I've done so many giveaways. I'm not doing any more. Is it possible that podium winners of the Death Rally could win some kind of shard when combined 5, 10, whatever you receive a count-bound driver manual? I think if you're on the podium of the Death Rally, you would definitely get a manual. Getting on the podium, top 3 in a Death Rally, that's got to be a manual. In my opinion, that has got to be a manual already that you get. How many shards are given out every race, and are they in the form of an NFT? They are an NFT, yes, and currently the winner is the only person that gets a shard. What about racetrack? He said in the next page. That'll be an opportunity for you to use your tokens to sort of, the tokens that you're earning, you can use them to sort of, I think that you want to buy little pieces of the racetrack that can be combined with others so that together you can build a racetrack. That's how I want it to work. There's a lot to do before we get to that stage though, guys, isn't there? I want to get this game out within a month to you and get you racing. So, how do we know what other games will be stakeable in Nova Rally? I will announce it and let you know. Thank you, Jeremy. 306 viewers, better than the 62 months ago. I don't know. Get more and more people turn up to the stream. It's very nice for more people, but also nice for the people that have been from the very start. When Death Race. Call me. Jesus Christ, I'm not reading that out. Please make your project for the long term, mate. I am. Don't worry, man. So much work has gone into this. So much work's gone to the forecasting and the modeling. The modeling, like, a number of simulations we've ran with the number of NFTs in play, shards in play, rewards, how many characters die, like, all so much to do the forecast. We just keep running the simulations with different variables to try and get the most balanced result. It is difficult. It is difficult. But you've got to keep a close eye on everything because it's very hard to have this living and breathing ecosystem. It's like our planet's having some issues that Ether is just going way down today. And part of me thinks it's because of you can't just keep adding the new elements. They need to release the other part of the game. Hey, it's Altris. How are you doing? Will it be expensive to repair your car, or can you sell a broken car? I think it will be expensive to repair your car, but I think it will scale on the rarity of the car. Can you sell a broken car? No, you cannot. We will prevent anyone from doing any dodgy deals, like Dodgy Dave selling you a car when the wheels have fallen off and the gear stick doesn't work and the headlights are a bit naff. You can't do it. We have something in the asset contract that won't let you transfer something that's broken. Well, Latrine, the idea with the death manuals is that they do need to be very scarce, so I don't want to put too many death manuals into existence. Can we have races where other projects are involved, like Horrors versus Our Planet, like Wacky Races? Maybe. I want to do like guild stuff. Will there be more art competitions? Yeah, probably will be more art competitions. Will there be tournament events? Maybe. Are there plans for a marketing campaign yet? No, the last thing I need is marketing. If this is what happens when I do zero marketing, imagine if I started to do marketing. It would be insane. Like, you guys are so passionate about it that you tell all of your friends and everyone hears about it. And this is how we've ended up in this situation. Everyone getting behind this idea. Imagine if I start marketing and paying and... Oh, absolute chaos. Absolute chaos. I need to actually get the game out first. When the game works and everyone's happy with how it's going, then I'll focus on the marketing. We've got a game to deliver. Thank you very much, Soft Hackle, for the kind words. Nova Rally wasn't even shown on the Atomic Hub banner and it reached number 1 in sales. I am very proud of that one. I will say I am very proud of that one. The fact that we didn't pay or do any sort of like paid advertising on our planet or Atomic Hub or anywhere. The only thing is I did a video with my good friend Zillion. If you have not checked out Zillion, he does the best content on Wax. Like, he just comes at it from a really good perspective. He asks all of the stupid questions. If you are not a subscriber to Zillion, he will tell you about a lot of NFT projects. He comes from a gaming background and gaming videos, and he's moved over and embraced the blockchain side. He's a good friend of mine, and he's the only one that I intended to do a video with, because I just wanted a small amount of people to know about it initially, and then everyone just came. But I love it. Like, we have designed it in a way that it can scale, but it's obviously just, I didn't think this many people would be turning up right at the door. I didn't think that the packs would sell for $180, did I? I mean, I priced them at $10, and now they're 18 times that. I mean, that is, I'm not going to lie to you, that is insane, but that's got to be because people are excited for a new project on Wax, and they're excited about the idea. It means we're onto something. I just hope that there aren't going to be too many disappointed people. I'm confident in what we've built because it's a great idea. And I think people are going to really enjoy it. But you can be the ones to tell me when you're racing on what improvements we can make. And I'll listen to you guys always. I promise that. And every single day I will stream. Unless some really bad thing happened, every single day I will be here answering questions until the game launches and after. You can race me on stream. Do whatever. If you get a racer to Master League, does it stay there permanently for all seasons? I think it would do, because you've really put some hard work in getting it there. I won a standard pack from the Zillion giveaway. Oh, congratulations, Altris. Fantastic. Any racing for pink slips? Is that like, we want to have a head-to-head mode? The only thing is I'm still looking into the fact of, would it get it into any trouble with gambling regulations? I want there to be a head-for-head mode where you can put up NFTs, right? You put up your NFT, they put up their NFT, they need to be of similar value, and then, drag race. Fastest to the finish wins. That would be pretty fun. But then that would be, oh man. That game mode, people would get so angry. Like, people would get so angry and addicted, because that is just straight up gambling. But I want to do it. I'm looking to how to best execute it. I'm not gonna lie, I would absolutely not take part on that. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it does seem really stupid. Don't just you would just be gambling your NFTs all day long, and I'm not sure if that was healthy to put that in, because I know that there's a lot of degen gamblers proudly among us. Can you sell a driver with wins attached to it? Yes. So if you just want to make some money, you can actually spend your time getting your common characters up to 10 wins, and you can sell them to people that want to promote them. So people that can't be bothered doing it, you can make a bit of money by just putting the time in, getting your wins, and selling your characters on. That's another aspect to the game that you can make money. Right. I'm running out of steam here, guys, and I've got a lot of stuff to do still with Olive Land, so I'm gonna cut the stream there. Thank you for all the questions. Thanks for all the enthusiasm, and I will be back tomorrow. I'm gonna play us out. Let me just find the song that everyone knows and loves. Thank you for joining me as always, and I'll probably see you very soon.
Sammy Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Sammy Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Hissing with a hissing with a Sammy Snake says in words, he's hissing all the time. Sammy Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Sammy Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Hissing with a hissing with a Sammy Snake says in words, he's hissing all the time.
love you, and good night.